Here are the results from the Sheer Ultra class. These are the white fleeces, less than 16.5 micron from their average testing. Number 57 in the first position carried a very fine, very even fleece. You can see within the structure of the fleece, the overall consistency, incredibly soft to the hand, and also you can see the length samples that were measured and averaged, and also the growth rate per day. Brightness within the fleece, evenness within the fleece, excellent daily growth rate, number 57 being 16 months of age. Moving into the second place, number 38. Number 38 at 6 months of age, showing excellent style within the structure of the staple. Within the fleece, a high degree of brilliance and brightness, that beautiful silkiness carrying across that fleece, also for such a young animal, developing well within the structure of the staple. As we move to the third place alpaca, in third place here, carrying a very good weight to the fleece, this carrying a lovely length to the staple for its young age, along within the staple, excellent uniformity and a heavy cutting weight being an advantage here on number 39. As we move down the class, a little bit lighter in cutting weight, but excellent structure within the staple, brilliant brightness and silkiness to the hand, as you can see on number 43. As we came down to number 40 in fifth place, a little variation in the actual length as we viewed the fleece all the way across. Also within this fleece, just a little variation on the outer edges and skirting. This fleece, however, having a high curvature, certainly packing a lot of fiber across this alpaca. Number 40 being 7 months, so really pleasing seeing this style overall. As we move down here to the number 42, 6 months of age. Again, we're seeing a very heavy cutting fleece, developing beautifully from the skin within the staple, and as you can see, it's breaking off into little individual staples. Lovely softness to hand on this fleece, just in the overall consistency across, changing a little bit, especially out to the extremities. Moving into the fleece number 44 at 9 months of age, just carried a little bit more variation, and you can see this across the staple. Very nice length overall to the staple, but the difference in the primaries being a little bit more evident and less uniformity overall. And as we move to fleece number 56, just a little lighter in weight. Within this fleece though, overall maintains very nice solidity within the structure of the staple and brightness, just the lighter weight being a factor. This class is the Sheer Ultra, 16.5 microns from the tested sample or less. Number 46, taking first place in the fawn. As you can see across the style of this fleece, a very even, organized fleece. A very, very soft handling fleece, and the uniformity being an incredible attribute carrying through. Excellent growth rate to this fleece, 9-month growth on this alpaca when it was shorn, annualized out. You can see the length of staple. That brilliance and brightness and consistency is what gave it the advantage. Moving then into the second position, number 47. Number 47, 8 months at cutting time. We can see some excellent brightness in this fleece. Very good length as well, and the length being indicated on the sample card here for overall consistency. Within the fleece, over moderate actual growth rate per day, but still maintaining the beautiful softness within the fleece. Number 73 in third place, did carry some white fibers throughout the staple. As 73 was examined, 19 months of age, so seeing a nice growth for this yearling alpaca. Overall uniform in the length to the fleece, however some variation within the staple, and you can see coloration a little bit lighter to the tips and also to the extremities of alpaca number 73. As we move to 48, a little more open in the style of the fleece, a lighter cutting weight on this alpaca fleece. Also, unfortunately, lost points being tender along the length of the staple and breaking all the way across. We're seeing some developing style within the structure of the staple, but the overall lighter weight and the tenderness was evident throughout. Here we have a single entry, number 74, in the roan category. We have a dark-based fleece with white fibers throughout. This fleece is 21 months of age, maintaining a very nice softness within the fleece. Also, you can see the structure within the staple. A little bit shorter in the daily growing rate, you can see 0.29, but overall a very nice softness of hand. A little bit lighter within the annualized weight on number 74. Here we have a single entry in the Sheer Ultra, 16.5 microns and under, in the grey category. This alpaca, very deserving of the ribbon. As you can see, a very even fleece, even with the distribution of the dark fibers and light fibers making up the grey colouring. This alpaca is growing incredibly soft fleece all the way across, showing a moderate daily growth rate of 0.31 millimeters per day. This fleece, however, carries through with incredibly softness to hand and overall good definition within the staple and moderate weight for its overall shear. Well done. We have two entries in the Fancy Sheer Ultra, 16.5 microns or less, number 54 in the first position. You can see within the fleece a very organized fleece within the structure of the staple, growing from the skin out to the tips, organizing very well throughout. In this class, being a fancy, we have the light fibers and also the dark fibers through the fleece. This fleece, a very healthy, well-nourished fleece with excellent brightness carrying through. Overall, that consistency being very positive. A high growing rate per day on this fancy fleece and showing many positive attributes. Moving into the second position, this alpaca fleece being 17 months of age. You can see we have a lot of volume here with this fleece. Overall, very soft to the hand, excellent fineness being maintained, but the outer edges showing more variability. These could be skirted out for more consistency. Within the structure of the staple, that softness of hand being recognized overall. We're proud to present the champion and reserve in the Sheer Ultra, 16.5 microns and less. Our champion, number 57, 16 months of age, white, from Precision Alpaca Group, Yenamint, Solicata, Sky Dancer. In the reserve position, we have number 38, 6 months of age, white, from Glen Hope Alpacas, Glen Hope Prima Donna. Congratulations.